This is video 2 of 10 for the most voted topics that you all wanted to learn about. If Lilith in the birth chart is really that important. And this was the video that I was actually most excited to make. Before we dive in, I want to give the disclaimer that this is going to get a little philosophical because we're talking about something that is pretty much completely up for contention whether or not it even matters. With that said, I am going to explain not only the astrological significance of Black Moon Lilith, but why I personally view it as very important. Black Moon Lilith in astrology is the astrological representation of the apogee of the moon, which is the point in which the moon is furthest from the earth. It symbolizes all things Lilith, but specifically the repression of the wild divine feminine. Many of you may know that the lunar nodes, the north and south node, are also calculations based off of the moon's orbit, but it has to do with the sun as well. Black Moon Lilith doesn't have much to do with the sun. But Black Moon Lilith is still a major calculation based off of the moon. Astrology is a perfect system of reflection. I feel the fact that the lunar nodes are so widely accepted as being significant, while Black Moon Lilith is not, in some ways is a representation on where the relationship of humanity is with the wild divine feminine element. Lilith in our chart represents a lot of stuff that we don't really want to deal with. My major way of summarizing the energy of Lilith is shame, but unlike Chiron, which is a deep way in which we fear rejection and being unlovable, Black Moon Lilith manifests to me as a way in which we've already been rejected and we've been told, tone it down, be different in this way. In the Bible, as many of us know, Lilith was the first consort of Adam, the one who refused to be his inferior. In our current world today, we are all expected to be very ironed out, very even keel, and stick to schedules, stick to rules, and basically keep going the way that we are now. Lilith is the wild, uncontrollable, instinctive part. But it's not inherently violent, it's just inherently uncontrolled. If the moon is our secrets, our private life, as well as what we most crave for our emotional stability and comfort, the thing that will feel very deeply satisfying to us, when the moon is here at the apogee, this is the deepest desires that we have that are not satisfactory to the current societal structure. The repression of the divine feminine is something that affects everybody, no matter which gender you identify with. When this wildness is reintegrated into society, I do not believe that Black Moon Lilith will still represent shame. I've never done a reading for someone with a strong Lilith who didn't connect with it.